So, Chris, do you expect Harry Kane to stay at Tottenham? He does have 3 years left on his contract, so his cards aren't particularly strong right now. 3 years is a long time, as we know. What do you reckon?
Yeah, but it seems that he wants out, so Harry Kane will get what he wants. Would somebody, be interesting, the price, would somebody pay 120, 150 million pounds for him? I don't know, but if Manchester City want to go up another level, which to talk about that would be incredible, then I think it'd suit them perfectly. We mentioned Chelsea. They need that final piece of the jigsaw, and Harry Kane is the man. I think the timing of this announcement is really interesting. I just wonder, Ryan Mason, a young rookie in there at this moment in time, if Jose Mourinho was still manager, would Harry Kane have come out at this time and hinted that he wanted away? I think not.
But the news came from, not directly from him. Do you think it was leaked out by someone else?
Well, of course. I mean, that's the way things work. I mean, this, he's not denied it, has he? I mean, it's quite easy to come out and put this to bed. If Harry Kane, doesn't want away, just come and tell us then, Harry. But the silence is deafening. We know he wants away. Do we blame him? Spurs are a team of underachievers. They've been, underperforming. They've got a young rookie in now. There's uncertainty ahead, and Harry Kane saying, well, what is he, 27, 28 years of age? He's been a brilliant servant for Spurs, but he wants to go on to better things and win trophies, and he's not going to do it at Spurs.
If there's anybody in charge of a club that plays hardball, though, Kev, it is Daniel Levy. He is the benchmark. So if he doesn't want to sell, no matter what the player says, then he won't. And with the 3 years left and then the market being what it is, maybe next year might be more plausible as clubs are able to recover finances with the return of fans and all that?
Adam, what I would tell you is this. Daniel Levy is a very shrewd businessman. He's a tough chairman. He's Mr. Tottenham, really. But Harry Kane wouldn't be signing the contracts he signed unless there was an agreement that if it came to the point, he could be sold. I'm sure of it, because Harry Kane is England captain. He's reached the pinnacle that he can at Spurs, and he's still trophyless. And at the end of the day, you need to win trophies. So he truly believes that's away from Tottenham Hotspur. And if Harry Kane comes available, the biggest teams around are going to be after him. Now, how you structure the deal, I think, is going to be pretty interesting, because obviously we're in a pandemic situation. There are clubs with a lot of money, but, they've lost a lot of money now because of this pandemic. So how the deal's going to be structured might have to suit Spurs, but I'm sure a deal will be structured with someone.
Yeah, and then we're talking...
He won't be going to Arsenal, Adam. He'll be going to a big club.
Whose future is brighter, Kev, right now? With let's be honest, Arteta, you would probably classify as still a rookie manager. It's his first club. Ryan Mason, even more so, although you suspect that Tottenham will bring in another manager. But similar predicaments in that sense. One club has a striker that can't seem to find the back of the net as frequently as he used to in Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Spurs' most consistent and best player, probably of this generation, wants to leave the club. So what do you reckon? Whose future is brighter?
Arsenal.
Why?
Oh,
because here's why. This has been the best Spurs squad for years. They've won nothing. With a poor squad, Arsenal have done what Leicester done. They've won the FA Cup. And they're going to have to go again, yes, to get different players in. They're going to have to change it. But even with a poor Arsenal squad, Arsenal have been successful.
Yeah, but Arsenal are still looking up this season. They're miles behind.
But Chris, here's the thing. Whether you finish 6 or you finish 9, you win nothing.
Yeah, but European football, Arsenal have been that bad. They're not even going to get Europa League football. Yeah, and therefore, who's going to want to sign for Arsenal?
Chris,
when they're not for European football?
A big enough draw to get players in. It's happened to Chelsea and it's happened to Liverpool. They're the last two big, giant clubs who it's happened to.
Yeah, but
I wonder if you said the same thing about them. I wonder if you said the same thing about them.
Kev, the best players who are going to be available in the summer, what's attractive about Arsenal? Nothing. They're a club who've been in disarray this season. They don't have European football, so the best players are going to say, well, I want to go and play European football. That's a fact. So it's all right, Arsenal saying, well, we're going to bring people in this summer. Well, who? Who's going to want to go there?
Chris, I don't know what players you're thinking Arsenal are going to be going for, who's going to be challenging to try and sign players against Manchester City and Chelsea, because Arsenal are not in that level
exactly.
of finance. But Arsenal still have to change it, just like Liverpool did back in the day on the clock. They went out and they bought the Manes and all these Wijnaldums. The big boys didn't want them, Chris. The big boys didn't want them.
What gives you faith with the Arsenal recruitment?
Chris, me faith, I've got none at the moment. But this is something that I have to go through. Because, you know, what's happened in the past has been awful. So they have to get something right someday.
This conversation, I love how it's segued from Harry Kane's future to Tottenham's future to Arsenal's future. It's brilliant.